Hey everybody, my name is John Murphy with Cost Segregation Services, and I'm here to chat with you today briefly about a concept that I call the Cost Segregation Virtuous Cycle. And this couple-minute video is really meant for commercial real estate brokers and agents, and also community bankers, anybody that's doing loans for building owners, to be able to understand this whole concept here, and a way in which that we help communities, okay? So I'm going to run through this. I'm not giving you tax advice. If you're a building owner that's seeing this, and any building owners that get a hold of any of these estimates and look at cost segregation, always make sure you consult with your tax advisor, see if there's something you can take advantage of and if it makes sense for you, okay? But what we hear of all the time is all these building owners, and this is a depiction, tried to draw this up as best I could here in my home office, but let's look at these communities, right? These are communities all around the country, and commercial real estate brokers and bankers, they've got relationships with all kinds of building owners in their communities. This is like 20 buildings here, and you can see the bank, right? So as you're talking with a building owner, right, if you're a commercial real estate agent or broker, or you're a community banker, you just ask them, hey, did you ever do cost segregation for tax savings on your building? And if they have not, here's how we can help them. So let's take a look at this. Cost segregation. You talk to a building owner, they're like, no, I don't even know what you're talking about. That's typically the response I get, right? So you say, hey, well, let me connect you with John. He can run some numbers for you and see what it looks like, and you talk to your tax advisor. But 20 buildings that haven't done cost segregation, each building, let's say it's worth about $1 million, $1.5 million maybe. A lot of transactions have happened in all these communities in the past few years. We can accelerate most likely $150,000, $200,000, maybe $250,000 in depreciation on that building at a 32% tax rate, let's just say, right? That's $50,000 to $60,000 in income taxes that they may not have to write the check to the IRS. And I get the question a lot, hey, well, John, does the IRS refund money to these building owners? No, that's not how this works. Okay, this is going to be applied to your quarterlies or to year end when you have to do your final tax statements and file that, right? So that means you don't have to write that check to the IRS. So imagine this, right? 20 buildings times $50,000, that's $1 million. $1 million stays in your community. Imagine how awesome that would be, okay? Especially if you're a community banker and you're a commercial real estate broker, right, to be able to help your community by saving $1 million in your community. Typically that's going to stay with a community bank, right? So if that's at a community bank, that's awesome. That's going to boost the deposits for the community bank. We know the challenges they're going on right now in the banking business, right? Brokers, right, you have the opportunity to earn a 10% referral fee on this. If the average study is going to be $4,000 or $5,000, I don't know exactly, every building's a little bit different. Complexity might be a little bit higher if it's bigger, etc., right? But they'll say that's $10,000 to you. That's nice little income for you, which is fantastic. And if you're not part of our referral program yet, reach out to me and we'll get you part of that program. It's really easy to get that stuff all set up. If you're a banker, this is a win for you because now you've got $1 million sitting in your bank still that didn't get shipped off to the IRS. That's money that you might be able to do more loans with. And if you can do more loans, that's more commercial real estate deals for the commercial real estate brokers. So it's a win-win for everybody. You can see why I call it the Cost Segregation Virtuous Cycle. My name is John Murphy. I'm with Cost Segregation Services. I can be reached at 864-276-1448. I work anywhere in the United States, so feel free to reach out to me. Happy to chat with you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.